Hey guys, it's Rocky here with Natural State Taxidermy. I had a simple question asked to me on how I personally stain antlers, and I thought I'd make a short little video on how to do it. Here is a buck that has been sitting out. It's just about gone. It's got a little light tint to it, but for the most part, she's about sun bleached. So it's pretty simple how to do these. For me, I only use the Golden Oak Minimax wood finish. It's bought at any hardware store. You can get it just about anywhere. Golden Oak, though, is what you want for me. That's what I found. Brings it back to as close to natural as possible. Different territories in the United States will call for different color. I'm in Arkansas, so I'm kind of, Midwest, Central. This is what works for us. All you're going to need is a brush. I got a little 1-inch brush, some paper towels, 2 gloves, so you don't get it on your hands, something to open your stain with. And we'll get started here. Let me slide these gloves on. But it's really a simple project anybody can do. I mean, you can take it to your taxidermist where you live if that's what you're interested in. If you don't have time, or I'm sure they know how to do it. But this is a perfect DIY project for yourself. If you kill one and let it sit outside a little, maybe a year or so, and next year you realize it's white or it's about white. It's not hard at all to do. So we'll get started here. Get this open. But get started, just dip a little in there and just kind of brush it on. You want it to go all over the antlers. So as you can see, I'm kind of just brushing it on. And I'll put it on there a little thicker in some spots than I do others, as opposed to around the bases down here. You want it to be darker than as opposed to the tines up here, in your G's and the very tips. So, a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. It's better to put a little bit on and add than put too much and you can't hardly take it away. So that's a good thing to remember, and then I'll put it on there, and while it's still wet, I do 1 antler at a time. That's how I do it. I'll just put it on there kind of graciously with a brush it on. And then you can do this with a napkin too. I'll show you how to do the other antler with a napkin. So I'm just kind of brushing it on with a brush. Okay. And we'll, like I said, get a little darker around the bases. And then eye guards. Just like just like your natural deer, whenever you see them, you harvest an animal, you'll notice the bases are usually always just a tick darker than what the tips of the antlers are. But I've got this dude painted up here. So, okay. So there's 1 antler done, as you can tell. It's darker. So then I will set it down. I'll get some paper towels, which I'm about out. I got some more over here. I'll get that paper towel. I'll start at the tip of these, and I'll just kind of take that stain back off of them, because the tips are usually don't have any color to them. They're real light. And then I'll just kind of wipe some of that stain back off, and it helps to create that natural flow of color rather than just a solid color. And now I won't hardly take none off of here. I'll leave all that. I'll go down to about the base of the eye guard. It's about as far down as I'll wipe. And I don't wipe hard. I just kind of just lightly soak it up, and then I'll get the back side of them, I mean, as you can see my napkin, I'm not taking much off of it, guys. I'm just lightly wiping. And I'll let that side dry. So, as you can see, the base is a lot darker than what the top of the antler is. So that's just like a little natural color. And it may take, you may do this antler and do the other one and let it sit for 20-30 minutes and dry. and then come back and do the exact same thing again until you get it to the color that you like. That way you don't go really, really dark at first. It's better to go light and keep adding up than to just glob a bunch of stain on there or whatever you have, paint, antler paint, and not be able to take that back. So here's just a little short, quick tutorial video on how I do things. Everybody does stuff different. So if you have any questions, you feel free to ask. I also have a Facebook page, Natural State Taxidermy. My name's Rocky Smith. I'm from Arkansas. So if you have any questions or anything, you can hit me up on there. Feel free to message me, guys. I'm willing to help anybody do anything. So take care.